Hello out there, Pacific Hats. This is Scoop, and I'm here to remind you that it's almost April Fool's Day. And yes, I'm talking to you, fool. And the first thing I have to say is that you will live forever. April Fool! Yes, friends, it's time to celebrate the most important holy day of them all, the one honoring all humans, regardless of color of skin, religion, or nationality, because, Lord, what fools we mortals be. To check it out, just do what I did and look at yourself in the mirror. There, you're likely to see someone very serious about his or her life, as if your personal story were somehow significant in the grand scheme of things, in a universe containing billions of galaxies. And there you are, full of big plans and self-improvement projects, and you try hard to look dignified in spite of your protruding ears and nose. And then look a little closer and behold, a member of the animal kingdom, not that far from the jungle, really, still ruled over by instincts that you are hardly ever aware of, a mid-sized mammal trying to walk around on two legs and still look cool. And now gaze a little deeper and notice the outline of your skull, that big bone waiting there to make its full appearance after the wind blows your face away. Vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, all is vanity. Of course, humans are even more foolish as a group than we are as individuals. One of us alone is a fool, but get two or three of us together and it's a disaster. It's a Three Stooges movie, an impractical joke. Consider that we have completely overpopulated this planet with humans, so some of you will have to go. And we should have figured out long ago that everybody's got their own problems, so the more people there are, the more problems there will be. It's so obvious. Of course, a prime example of our collective foolishness is global warming, with all of us driving around in our private boxes of steel and plastic, thinking we're so smart, revving our engines vroom, vroom, as we burn up millions of years of the accumulated energy of the sun in one choking bonfire of the vanities. In short, we're starting to cook ourselves. And would you like fries with that? Of course, if you need further proof of our collective foolishness, consider that millions of Americans voted for Donald Trump to be the leader of the free world. I rest my case. And the election of Trump is a sure sign that we're in the late days of empire, with the buffoons in charge calling to mind the Emperor Nero, chubby and crazed, fiddling while the world burns all around him. So considering the situation, I suggest that we honor our collective foolishness by making April Fool's Day into a serious international holiday full of important rites and rituals. How about a 8 billion person kazoo concert? Everybody knows row, row, row your boat. We could also try a mass mooning of each other, but that might be more than the collective psyche can tolerate. The best plan, starting with a St. Stupid's Day parade, of course, is to let local communities organize an annual Fool's Confession. It would be reminiscent of the ritual that Jews perform on the holy days when everybody beats their chest and confesses that they have sinned. So on Fool's Day, we would confess our foolishness to each other and admit, let's face it, that we really don't know the purpose of this universe, or why we are alive, or what we're supposed to be doing in this life, and admit, furthermore, that all of our current knowledge is likely to be disproven and overturned someday, so that in the end we will be obliged to say, along with the Firesign Theater, everything you know is wrong. So, as part of our public fool's confession, I suggest we use the Homer Simpson forehead-slapping ritual with a loud collective dope. Okay, so let's practice. Everybody get the palm of your hand ready. Okay, now, everyone who thought that maybe Trump wouldn't be all that bad, slap that forehead. Dope. Okay, now anyone who thought the Democratic Party would save us, dope. Slap that third eye. Okay, now everyone who thought the internet and cell phones would give us all more freedom and make life easier, slap that hard drive. Dope. Okay, everyone who thought that doing yoga, wearing crystals, or meditating would solve all their problems, dope. Now, one last time, anyone who actually thinks that someday they will get it all together, dope. Okay, now doesn't that feel good? Once you've accepted that you are a fool, you can relax. You no longer have to live up to some high standard of wisdom and decorum. You can also take consolation in the words of the great Taoist sage Chuang-Tzu, who said with a wink, those who know they are fools are not the biggest fools. So have a foolish day on Saturday, friends. Let your heart be full of crazy awe and wonder, and remember, on the fool's path, headed for the edge of the cliff, of course. You are free to stick out your tongue at the gods, let your hair grow wild, speak in rhyme, and stumble along without any idea of where you are going. Feel the freedom. It's a fool's paradise, and at the very least, you are fool enough to know it. And this is Scoop Nisker reminding you as well, and as always, and I am talking to you too, fool. If you don't like the news, go out and make some of your own.